Okay, hello people, I'm Ephraim225 and I've got a guest with me.
Hello, I'm the motherfucker who played this submission several years ago.
You're the motherfucker.
Oh, yeah. Wait, that implies I'm a girl. Are you misgendering me?
Oh, this is...
Excuse me.
No, but, Okay, for the people who
Can I...
don't know, what you're looking at here is a submission into RageFest 1. It is called Desperate Struggle, and, it's really bad. Like, not the worst thing in the world that goes to Morph's Last Stand, in my opinion.
Holy shit, dude. Like, straight to the point, this hack sucks.
Yeah, I'm gonna...
God damn. Brutal.
Yeah, I'm gonna show him why. So we're
boy.
gonna restart the chapter. Basically, everything that I'm about to... Huh?
Sorry. Go ahead.
Well, everything I'm about to say here has basically been covered in Marky Joe's playthrough of this for the contest way back in 2011.
Wow. Oh my god, I just realized that guy has, like, mad eyeliner. Like, the main character dude, check his portrait.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dude, he's got so much fucking, like, shit, like, makeup, like, right above his eyes.
Mm-hmm.
He's also got a very long face.
You're right, he does. Like, the hair is so wide compared to his face.
Yeah, you could literally just be like, a jark walks into a bar.
Mm-hmm.
The barkeeper says, hey, why the long face? Ugh, alright.
So
Let's move on from that joke.
Yeah, this is what the chapter looks like. What you can't really see just by looking at it is that every enemy in the entire chapter, except for these two warriors, all just sit still until something's within range, and it makes it one of the slowest chapters ever. Let's see here.
Yeah. I mean... I was gonna say this earlier, I interrupted you by accident, so I apologize. You basically don't need to convince me that this chapter is not of high quality.
Yeah, but we're just gonna show the viewers first.
We're gonna convince the viewers.
Now, those warriors are supposed to have door keys, but you can break this entirely by luring them into attacking you instead. And as you can see, we've got a crit already.
Yep. I mean, Saya was always good. She also has a pretty good portrait. I'd fuck her.
Even though it's a mishmash of Lucius and Luis. For some reason.
I mean, that's a good combination, dude. I'm not complaining.
Okay. Did you ever get into contact with Subieko, I think his name is? The guy who made this?
I don't remember. Like, all I remember is they sent it to me, and then I never heard from him again. Probably because I said such mean things in the video.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised if at least a couple people from the contest, like, quit Effie hacking because of how harsh I was on, especially, like, in RageFest 3. Like, that was too much.
Possibly. But as you can see, now that the two warriors are dead, we have their door keys and can now open up doors. And it is basically, like, you can just lure out every single enemy and kill them. For anybody who wants to make a RageFest chapter, making it so that every enemy does not move unless you enter their range is really not good. It's too easy to bait them all out. And every enemy in the map is... Huh?
Sorry, go ahead.
Every enemy in the map is like this. So these archers with the ballistas, they're like that too. And how far does their range go? I think these are iron because they go all the way to the pillars here. Easy way to bait those out too. So
you know, this is one of the main things I noticed about the chapter is that it looks good at a first glance. You see all this complicated, what looks to be complicated enemy placement, and you're like, oh man, they must have put a lot of thought into this. But they just stand there and wait for you to kill them. And, like, this would be so much more interesting if every enemy just said fuck it and just rushed you.
Possibly, but there's also the issue that it takes, like, dozens upon dozens of turns to navigate the winding pathways, too.
Even that is not that big of a deal, to be honest. Like, again, if they just had, like, the enemies rush you, and possibly some reinforcements, it probably wouldn't feel as long and tedious.
Yeah, that's true.
FE6 proves this. Like, it has a couple chapters where it's like the map is enormous, but it doesn't feel big. Like the map where you recruit Klein and I think Tate It's the chapter that has Echidna in it, and you recruit her. That's a really complex chapter, and it's like probably, in my opinion, the best chapter in FE6.
Yeah,
like
a favorite of yours, I recall.
Yeah, it's like one of my favorites.
Anyhow, the only real traps to it are that this chest causes 2 bishops and 2 generals to spawn if you sit on it, not open it, so it's the worst trap ever.
Oh yeah.
And then this chest, it teleports you outside to around here.
Yeah,
and,
I remember that.
And there's another teleport point that I don't think you found. This house, standing on it teleports you over to the entrance. That's it.
Wow, that's odd.
So,
you know what? I never saw it is because I probably visited the house, but then like I was using one of the mounted units, I flew off afterward.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So you were just talking about how the kill tiles will let you like get items and shit?
Yeah, if you stand on them, you get items.
Yeah.
In FE6, these created ballistas from like a engine standpoint, but ballistas are defined separately now.
Yeah, like you in FE6, you would hover your cursor over to a ballista, and a ballista would be over those tiles, and like the terrain thing would tell you its stats basically. And
how many shots are left?
It was very convenient, and then FE7 did away with it, and it's just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, so we've been making this out to be a really easy chapter, but there's one thing that really annoyed Mark when he played it, and it annoys me too. This guy.
It's like, hey, look at all those nice stats. Now look at yours. Have fun!
Yeah, there is no way you are taking him out. There's a Lunatome on this tile here, and that's like the only way to do damage, but without a promotion, he gets doubled with like 100% hit rate. There is an Earth Seal in this village, so have fun wandering all the way around the map. And also, if you're wondering how you're supposed to level up considering there's no reinforcements, well, almost none, but, you know, it's still limited. There's this. That's how.
Yeah. It's fucking dumb. This chapter is basically the sole reason why I banned arenas in subsequent Rage Fests.
Yeah. That's funny to think that one submission caused that, but, you know, gotta find those issues and nip them in the bud.
Yeah, like, the way Rage Fest rules work is that each Rage Fest we find new things that are horrible and we ban them.
Eventually it's just gonna be about making a decent chapter with some semblance of difficulty. Traps? Nah. Forget making Mark angry, that's bad. Okay. So, I'm not gonna show me playing through the whole thing because that would be just silly. Load state.
Whoa! Holy fucking shit! What? You just used the teleport!
I did. So
that was a great teleport, Mario!
Just making reference to all sorts of things. Now, the reason I'm making this video in the first place is there is something that Mark missed in his original playthrough, and I don't blame him for it because there was only the one cryptic non-hint to it. At the beginning of the chapter, also I have no idea what the plot of this is even supposed to be, because you've got Nurgle and the plot of FE7, but these aren't FE7 characters. Also, this guy is apparently Nurgle's son, and he really wishes he could talk to Nurgle again. So guess what, Mark?
Wait, so that guy can talk to Nurgle? Oh god. Are you... And let me guess, Nurgle's gonna join your team, and then you can fucking seize the throne!
Close. Also,
Father! Why would you do this to me? I'm so sorry. So be it, you chose to fight with those wretched vermin, so you may die with them as well. I don't want to fight you, but if you threaten these people... That is something I cannot forgive. This is so fucking generic. I will strike you down with my eyeball. My twitching eyeball.
I didn't read this part. This is so stupid.
There's no need for me to strike you loathsome worms down myself. Oh, time to call for reinforcements. In my steed.
Stead.
Why did it have to end like this? I don't understand!
Oh yeah. So we have
Oh, well,
4 more
alright,
boss
let's
units.
just fucking seize.
Yeah, you just walk on it and seize. All that grinding you did at the arena to level this guy up and actually kill Nurgle, you didn't have to do it, you just had to talk with him. Also, this locks you in, so if your main character was outside of this room, then the map is now unwinnable.
Oh, wow.
Because this spot is blocked.
That's a bag of fucking bullshit right there. So, in other words, the chapter was beatable without an arena, and I made the arena ban rule from something that didn't actually require the arena abuse.
Well, actually, you do need to arena abuse if you want the good ending. Because remember...
Oh my god, really?
We don't kill Nurgle in this continuity. So this happens instead.
Holy shit, so it has a bad ending? He couldn't have gotten away, could he? No! Are you fucking shitting me, you retard? He just teleported out of the fucking room, and you're just like, where could it be? Oh, he couldn't have gotten away. Oh, see, the guy in the fucking right knows what's up. He used his magic to escape. He could be anywhere now. But wherever he is, he won't let it end like this. He'll come after us again. Ooh, wow. Yes, there's no way to escape him. Because he escaped us, so I guess technically we escaped him. I wanted to end this here, but he was too powerful. Ugh. How can we possibly fight someone like that? Well, boy, I've got a proposition for you. He's beyond any normal human. Except when you arena abuse, then he's just like a human. I'm sorry.
Get the Luna spell.
We had never met. This isn't your fault. He must have some weaknesses. Like Luna? Something that can fight against his magic.
Like Luna! A silent staff, anything?
No one is invincible. We just have to keep getting past his 30 defense with Luna!
32. Thrown.
As long as we have Mark, we haven't lost. We just have to find the right answer. Oh my god.
I want to sing this song.
This is what I hated about the dialogue in this shit, is that it's trying so hard to, like, make us care, but we have no fucking context. We don't know this jackass or this jackass. We have no reason to give a shit. And yet there are, like, when you actually get the good ending, they're just like, oh, we did it! Like, it's so fucking special and happy, and meanwhile the player's just like, alright, well, good for you.
I mean, like, it feels like there's 31 chapters of missing content here.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think that was the point, is that, like, this is supposed to imply that a whole bunch of other shit happened before this, which I actually thought was a pretty clever idea. But it misses the reason why there are 32 chapters in a normal game to begin with, which is to build up to the 32nd chapter.
This could have been an alternate end to FE7, and I would have been okay with the plot. I mean, it's a Ragefest submission, but geez. So anyway, I'm glad I decided to do this. How does it feel that you made up a rule based on your experience with getting one ending that was totally optional?
Well, I think it's kind of ironic that I made a rule to prevent that shit happen. Like, I made a rule to prevent that shit from happening because of a submission that didn't actually require it to begin with.
I mean,
My other reaction, like, the other thing I have to say is that Nurgle fucked 2 people?
And one of them wasn't a dragon?
Yeah, like, Nurgle, we gotta talk about this.
Anything that moves, my friend.
He didn't give a flux.
You know, I've stopped doing that.
Yeah, you did. Which is why I've started doing it, because
Somebody has to. Somebody has to. Okay, but let's be real for a moment. The hint that you could talk to Nurgle was very vague. It has, like, one throwaway line mentioning it. So, that's a problem, too.
Wait, like, what is the throwaway line? Does the dude say, like, I'm his son?
Let me check.
Oh boy.
We have to restart and actually watch the stupid cutscene.
Oh wait, is it that one bit where he's like, I know that, although...
Here we are, here we are.
Okay. Okay, you know what? That's not all that cryptic.
But you didn't catch on to it, so
No, I
was like,
didn't, but, I mean, go fucking figure, I'm Mark. I miss details a lot. Even when I'm consciously reading the text, I miss details. Sometimes I just straight up forget them. So, I mean, it's my fault, it's not the game's.
Well, maybe, but it still doesn't feel like it's right. Whatever.
No, I think it's fine. Like, like at first I was like, "Whoa, how the fuck were you supposed to figure that out?" But I think that makes total sense. I've had other submissions that did the same shit. Like, if only I could talk to him one last time. But like, I wouldn't acknowledge it as vocally, and then I'd forget about it. But then, like, I've done this new thing where I pay close attention to the text, and then I like say it, like, "Oh, okay, so I gotta do this." And then that kind of sticks it in the memory more, I guess.
Perhaps.
I mean, either way, this fucking submission sucks.
I know.
So,
I know. And I still think the arena rule is a good one. Like,
yeah, of course.
Man, if it required boss abuse, that'd be even worse.
Well, I mean, you know, I'd get the whip out for that.
Just make sure it doesn't run out of durability.
Hurt me more. You need the experience.
So anyhow, that's that. That's just the one tiny little tidbit I wanted to mention to you, get your reaction, and then it wound up being this, like, how long has this been going? It's like a 20-minute thing.
Oh, man. Well, it's interesting how my commentary has changed over the years. Like, I'm so much more, like, harsh than I... Wow. To say I'm much more harsh, maybe I am.
Possibly.
Alright. I gotta go, though, because I'm doing a role play.
Alright, see ya, Mark.
Later.